Hi, my name is Paula Pitts, and today I'm going to explain what the SAMR model is and its importance in education. So what is SAMR? SAMR is a model developed by Dr. Ruben Pentadura, which he describes as a model that enables teachers to design, develop, and infuse digital learning experiences that utilize technology, leading to higher levels of achievement for students. SAMR is an acronym that stands for substitution, augmentation, modification, and redefinition. To give you a better idea of exactly what each of these parts are and how teachers use them in the classroom, I'm going to break them down individually and give examples of each. Substitution is the first and most basic level of the SAMR model. Substitution is where technology acts as a direct tool substitute with no functional change. So let's look at a couple of examples. Let's say an assignment for fourth graders is to show their understanding of fractions by coloring in blocks on a worksheet. An example of how a teacher could use substitution for this lesson is by having the students use an Excel worksheet to color in the blocks. This is simply substituting technology for old school paper and pencil, but it is not functionally changing the lesson in any way. The next level of the SAMR model is augmentation. Augmentation is where technology acts as a direct tool substitute with some functional improvement. So, if we refer back to our first example of fourth graders learning fractions, a way for a teacher to use augmentation would be having the students use Google Sheet to color in the blocks, and then teachers can give direct feedback on Google Sheet as well. This approach enhances the students' learning more than the substitution approach because the technology used allows students to get feedback as soon as the teacher grades their work. So let's do a little review. In the first two levels of the SAMR model, technology is used to enhance student learning. However, as we move up to the third and fourth levels, technology not only enhances but completely transforms student learning. Let me show you what I mean by looking at the third level, modification. Modification is used when technology allows for significant task redesign. Following our fractions example, teachers could have their students use Google Sheet and through links in their feedback, direct students to online examples and other places to get extra help or practice on areas that they might struggle with. Another example we can look at is using modification when assessing students. Instead of having students take a plain old handwritten essay quiz, teachers can modify it by having the students write the essay, but then also have them narrate and voice record it using an app such as Voice Record Pro. This is a great app because it allows you to export to Google Drive, Dropbox, and OneDrive. Redefinition is the highest level of the SAMR model. The redefinition approach is where technology allows for the creation of new tasks which were previously inconceivable. For redefinition of our first example, teachers can have students practice fractions by using one of the many fraction apps there are. With our assessment example, teachers could have the class make a video that answers one question about a central topic. Students could break up into teams, taking on different subtopics, and then collaborate their ideas to make one final video. To conclude, let's summarize how we, as teachers, can think SAMR. The main thing we have to do is shift our mind away from the belief that children can only learn information and gain skills and knowledge directly from the teacher. Instead, we need to accept the idea that if we give them enough opportunities and the right tools, they can learn those things on their own as well, leading to the potential for higher academic achievement.